Hello there, folks, and welcome back to the Basic Dude Podcast. God, I hope this goes right. I am coming to you from a remote location. My home away from home for the next few months, as I try to do this new job, new career move, new location move, all of that stuff. So, if you didn't know, which I think I may have covered it before. But yeah, I am here back in what I consider my home, the state of Florida. And after being gone for 2.5 years, I'm glad to be back. I miss the palm trees and the lizards and the ocean and all the Florida stuff. I did see a dead alligator on the side of the road today, which is pretty cool. I know seeing dead stuff on the side of the road is normal, but yeah, it's my first gator, quote unquote gator, that I've seen since I've been down here. And what's kind of neat about my new area that I'm living in, I'm living on the West Coast this time. There's these really cool signs that are everywhere. And yeah, basically it says Panther Crossing. But I guess some of the most, we all talk about Florida, how it's a little crazy down here, right? We're kind of the butt of the joke in the rest of the country. I will say I'm a little taken back by seeing walking trails right next to Panther Crossing signs. I don't know. To me, I guess you have to be aware, right? We have to be cautious. Probably anywhere you go down here, between the panthers, the snakes, the hogs, the everything that is trying to kill or maim you. We have a lot of that stuff down here. Oh, and in the residence as well. But needless to say, I am glad to be back. Feels good. And I've been at the new job actually working for a couple weeks at this point. And I thought it would be a good opportunity, since we are into August, that we discuss, well, I'll be honest, I've been sweating my fucking ass off. It's been hot. It's been real hot. I of course, again, for the second time, moved to Florida in the wrong time of the year. But I am just pull the Band-Aid off and get it over with kind of guy. And yeah, it has been, I believe yesterday we had a heat advisory with a real field temperature of 115 degrees outside. Now, luckily it was a Sunday, so I didn't really have to go out. I just kind of got to chill and stayed in the room, watched some movies, did laundry, stuff like that. But yeah, it was hot. So anyway, I thought it would be since I've been sweating my ass off, literally like drenched from the time I get out of my truck till the time I get home. It's been quite a change, I guess we'll say. So, but speaking of sweating our butts off, or our asses off, I would like to take a minute to shout out our sponsor, Kilo Foxtrot Fitness. If you are in the need to continue to sweat your butt off for more of a purpose than just mowing the lawn or something of that nature, Go ahead and head over to Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, just about everywhere. Find my dear friend James Jennings with his business Kilo Foxtrot Fitness, and he would be more than willing and happy to help whip you into shape and try to squeeze a little more sweat out of you every day. So with that said, I'd like to thank him for being the unofficial sponsor of the Basic Dude podcast. He really helped me out a lot, and I, in return, would really like to try and promote his business as much as I can. So, yeah, go ahead and I get nothing for this, just helping a buddy out. So, head over to Kilo Foxtrot Fitness on all the social medias and stuff, or if you're in the Bellbrook, Ohio area, you can see him in real life, IRL, at the Gem City Wellness Center. So if you'd like to do in-person stuff, you can. If not, you can do remote stuff like I did. And either way, I think it all works out. So yes, please go see James if you are in need of getting your ass into shape. So anyway, we're into August now, and as we know, August is probably the hottest month of the year. Doesn't matter where you are. It's the hottest month, well, north of the equator, hottest month of the year. It's tough out there, man. Let me tell you, I've really had to adapt very, very quickly, more quickly than I thought I was going to have to. And I've done it, and I'm not going to lie. Definitely does suck sometimes. But I thought I would take this opportunity and, maybe talk about some ways to beat the heat or, stay cool, stuff like that. Some of this might be a little gross, but, we're all men here, or maybe some ladies, but, we're all adults, I would assume. So there may be some adult language involved, which, you're used to if you listen to my podcast. But yeah, we're going to start with undergarments, because I have, let's start with our body. So, basically the whole idea is to keep ourselves as dry as possible, right? So, we can use deodorant sticks. They have the body deodorant now. You can use powder, Gold Bond products, stuff like that. But I will say, with the amount that I sweat, that only does so much. I've noticed that after work, coming back or coming home or coming where I don't know, isn't really my home. I guess we'll call it the cave, because that's what it kind of reminds me of. That basically getting out of your wet clothes, getting in a cool shower, it really, really helps. Rinse all that crap off of you and all the sweat and nastiness. So yeah, hygiene's a big one that's going to help keep rashes and funk away, I guess we'll call it. And then from there, what I have come to realize is my undergarments were not adequate for the temperature in which I was working. So I have always, well, not always, I would say for the past 13 years, I've been a boxer brief man. Love my boxer briefs. That's kind of I feel this is if we were to take underwear and kind of look at the evolution of man, or the age of men, I guess we start out as young men in our tidy whities, and then as we get into preteen and teenage years, it's boxers, and then as we start getting a little older, we need a little more support, so then it's boxer briefs. But I will say, and I'm going to just warn you here, this might be a little too much information for some folks, but I had just the worst chafe like ever, like to the point where I couldn't even walk anymore. It just burned and stung and the whole 9 yards. So, because I need to move, right? Because I just started a new job and that would really look bad. I just made a pretty big Amazon purchase, in my opinion. So for the first time in my life, I spent $45 on 5 pairs of underwear. I've never done this before. This is new territory for me, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So I have invested in some like super long boxer brief shorts that go to like the top of my knee now. And they're bamboo. I guess they're made out of bamboo or something. I don't know. Maybe it's bullshit. Who knows? But here's what I can tell you. Today I went out and I worked in the sun and sweat my fucking balls off. And I can say that I had no chafe today whatsoever. I could walk, I could move, no problem. So, yeah. So, all right, we're going down the list here. We're doing our personal, our personal hygiene. Now we're on to our drawers. So get yourself some nice lightweight, moisture wicking polyester or bamboo. Want to stay away from the cotton that soaks up the sweat, which causes issues. And make sure they're long, so that way you got no chub rub, right? I guess is that what it's called, chub rub? I don't know. So from there, next what we want to do is we want to dress for the occasion. Unfortunately, I have to wear pants. It sucks. I hate it. The company I worked for before down here, I didn't have to wear pants. But new company, new rules. I gotta kind of do what they want me to do, right? So I looked around and I found some hot weather work pants. You can get Carhartt makes some proper, kind of like a lightweight ripstop material is probably your best bet. It's going to be somewhat breathable, but definitely not heavy. So it's not going to weigh you down. And then your shirts, if you can, if you're working outside, I don't know what they call them. I call them like performance shirts or fishing shirts or whatever, because I don't know, Columbia makes some. Lots of people make them now, but they're like the SPF shirts. You can wear them like at the beach, stuff like that. They're great. They're again moisture wicking because there's no cotton in them. But they're light enough. They feel like you're not wearing anything. Plus, they help keep you covered, so you're not getting all burnt up, which is another thing you need to guard yourself against. Then from there, find the doofiest fucking hat that you can. I wear like a big bucket hat. It keeps the sun off you. It looks stupid as fuck, but you know what? I'm not going down with heat stroke. So it is what it is. I'm out working. You want to know something down here? Anybody who works outside, they all wear the same shit. So it really doesn't matter. On top of that, I also keep like a hand towel with me, and then a cooling towel too. So the hand towel is to wipe the sweat off my face. Because then it gets in your eyes and it's just not good. So yeah, just cheap hand towel from Walmart, a couple bucks. I got a couple of them. You rotate them out. Obviously, we don't want to use the same one like all week. That'd be kind of gross. And then a cheap cooling towel. You can get those anywhere, or cooling headbands or sweatbands, anything to kind of mitigate the moisture from around your eyes, mouth, and nose. because I don't know, it's just really fucking annoying to have sweat in your eyes all the time. And then speaking of eyes, pair of sunglasses. You don't have to get real fancy with them. I'm not saying you need to, have a pair of Oakleys or Costas out on, as you're working. I know a lot of people do, but, cheap pair of sunglasses. If they get broke, it's not going to kill your wallet, but it'll definitely kind of protect your eyes. Less eye strain, less headaches, stuff like that. Socks. Also, want to get some socks that are not cotton. A lot of hikers, I guess we'll say, hikers, campers, backpackers, whatever you want to call them. They wear they swear like cotton is a killer. So it just doesn't wick moisture well. It doesn't insulate well when it's wet. While it's soft, and that's primarily what most of our clothing is made of. It's really not great for like hot, sweaty activities or work, or so find yourself some socks that are polyester, moisture wicking, all that stuff. Footwear. If you're going to be out working, obviously closed toe shoe, not Hey Dudes, not Crocs. What I used to wear down here was like a hiking sneaker, like a North Face hiking sneaker. They held up pretty well, protected your feet. They were light, they breathed well. So that's what you're looking for. Light, breathable. Try to keep your feet as cool as possible. So yeah, there's our ensemble, I guess, right? I'm not a big fan of sunscreen. If you are, good for you. I just don't. I pay for it because I do get sunburnt quite often. And usually, or luckily, when I do get sunburnt, I tan up real well, and that's the last of that. So, but if you need sunscreen, you do you. But you want to definitely try to protect yourself from the sun as much as possible. I feel like I wear enough crap that I really don't get sunburned that often anymore. Next thing we will discuss is timing. Let's talk about timing. So, summertime, we want to start early or start late. Does that make sense? I try to start early. Get up and leave 5:30, and kind of start my day early if I can. That's gonna, we want to beat the heat of the day. Kind of want to be able to knock off around 2 or 3. 2 is the hottest point of our day. So start early, and then when you get home, you got stuff to do outside, mowing the lawn, pulling weeds, etc., etc., etc. Whatever man duties you have around the house or outside of the house. Wait till the sun starts going down. Now, this one here comes with as a bit of a double-edged sword. As we know, as the sun goes down, the bugs come out. So try to protect yourself against the Triple E, Zika, West Nile, malaria the best you can. Bug spray your yard, things like that. But there's a trade-off doing things in the evening around dusk while it's cooler. The sun's not blaring on you. You will have to contend with the bugs. Okay, yeah, that's your timing. So, want to try to eliminate that like early afternoon time, because that's going to be when everything is the hottest. Moving on from there, let's see, where can we go here? Beverages. Yes. I have noticed, which I think James would be proud of me, but it's been kind of forced. I think I'm up to like 2 gallons of water a day at this point. Which we have to be careful when we're chugging water. Okay, so while drinking water is good, we need to stay hydrated. It's very important. At the same time, the more water we drink, the more it strips away our electrolytes and salts and all that stuff that keep us like good. Help us retain that hydration. So what I do is I got a 40-ounce cup. I throw one liquid IV in there. Now, liquid IV has, these hydration drinks. A lot of them have a lot of sugar in them, so be careful. I feel like, well, they have a lot of, I'm active enough that the sugar is really not going to bother me too much. They also have sugar-free options. I prefer the liquid IV or the Aldi's brand. Is pretty good. Drip Drop is all right. The Squincher, I don't know if you're concerned about dyes and shit like that. I don't know. I would look into, I guess, what you're buying. You do you, but find yourself some hydration salts, or hydration whatever you want to call it, drink mix. Anyway, I throw that in my 40-ounce cup in the morning with a bunch of ice and then water. Right, mix that up. Then I have a 1 gallon jug. In my 1 gallon jug goes some lemon juice, some pink Himalayan sea salt, ice, and water. You can also add a little honey or agave syrup to this as well. So I have basically electrolytes all day. And then also what I do is I keep a case of water in my truck. So with that said, what I do is I drink the liquid IV first after my coffee. Then I fill that cup back up with water. I drink water. Then I will fill that cup back up halfway with my gallon jug with my lemon juice salt mixture and water, of course. Fill that up halfway, top that off with another bottle of water. So I don't have an exact science at this point of how to make that stuff. I kind of like eyeball it, and sometimes it'll be a little too salty or a little too sour. So I have to top it off with water or dilute it a little bit. You don't want it to taste like a salty lemonade. You want it to taste like water with like lemon in it. You don't even really want to taste the salt. And then, I just keep going at that all day. Drink, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 of those 40-ounce cups all day long. Just keeping water in me because within the first, I would say, hour or so, not even, probably half hour, I'm soaked. I'm sweating my ass off and I'm soaked. So got to keep that water pushing. Like, got to stay hydrated, because if not, that'll kill you. Seriously, in all honesty, it will kill you. So with that, the other thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we eat something. Now, with it being so hot out, we don't want a heavy lunch. We don't want to go gorge ourselves at the Chinese buffet. My lunch today was some mango, a couple pieces of cheese, some turkey kielbasa, some carrots and veggie dip, and a protein bar. So that was my lunch. So enough to kind of fill me up, give me energy, keep me active, but not so much to weigh me down, make me sluggish, tired, and lethargic. You're already going to be that way from the heat anyway. So, just keep that in mind. So some things I would probably stay away from is going to be obviously heavy meals, but like your Gatorades and stuff, that shit's no good for you. It's full of sugar and dyes and all that fucking junk. So that's why I do the lemon and the salt. That's going to be your best naturalish electrolyte mixture or drink. And then, keep extra clothes, keep extra t-shirts. A dry t-shirt when you are soaking wet from sweat and hot and is like a breath of fresh air. Also, we want to be careful about going from the air conditioning to the heat too quickly or back and forth. So while I do leave my truck running, I turn the air conditioning down so that way it's not like sea or breath in my truck kind of thing. Just keep it down enough so that way I can I got a spot to sort of cool off, without like putting myself into shock. But yeah, I don't just keep water, damn it. Just keep drinking. Just keep drinking. Just keep drinking. Yeah, don't drink your damn water, because if not, you're gonna be hurting. Yeah, I think that's really kind of it for this one. I don't know where I'm at for time. Oh, 26 minutes. Okay, that's a bit of a longer one than usual. Sorry they've been so short lately, but anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say that I apologize. I'm gonna try to stay a little more consistent with. Obviously the podcast. I always make sure that I do have an new episode every week. But I was really doing my TikTok stuff and kind of slowed down with that. I've just been super busy and all over the place and trying to figure stuff out. So hopefully I can get that squared away at this point. And put some new videos out. I know kind of June. My July's been kind of messed up. Very busy. But anyway, nevertheless, now I'm just rambling. But I don't know. I hope those tips helped you. As one individual who has to work outside in the heat all day, and now being down here and having to be reacclimated to the weather. I just I don't know. I just felt like it was a good day to talk about that. And these underwear that I bought, not to sound gross or anything, but man, these things are awesome. They're like, I don't know. I think I'm going to buy another 5 pairs. Probably not as expensive. I'll try to find a cheaper brand, but yeah, they really do work really, really well. And like I said, no chafing today. Chafing issues should be taken care of. But if you do have chafing, somebody said to do A&D ointment, I guess. I unfortunately was not in the baby section at the time. I had walked past the baby section, then remembered, oh yeah, A&D ointments in the baby section. I got some Gold Bond friction relief, I think it's called, or something. I don't know. It comes in a stick. It's got aloe in it. Seems to work really, really good. So you can use that on there if you get chafed and need to let it heal and rest. So anyway, I don't know. This was just kind of a way to share my suffering, I guess, and maybe help some other folks out who are suffering in the heat as well. I know even up north it's been incredibly hot this summer. A lot of 90-degree days, which is not normal, I guess. So hopefully these tips help you out. Anyway, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, share, give me a star rating. Just tell your friends, tell your goldfish, tell your dog. Maybe listen all together. Listen on your way to work. Listen while you're taking a walk. Yeah, just listen. And I appreciate everybody who does. Big thank you very much to all of my followers, I guess, listeners, viewers, all that stuff. I really, I don't say it enough, but thank you for listening in or watching the YouTube shorts, TikToks, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. Yeah, that's it for this week. I'll end this here. I think I've flapped my gums enough and bullshitted. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Have a great rest of your week. Remember, be the man you were meant to be.